More and more neighborhoods are popping up with half-acre to a full acre with brand new homes being built. In this video, Steve and I are going to show you around a gorgeous new neighborhood on half-acre lots. We have found that half-acre lots are definitely more manageable than the full acre lots. So we're going to show you some amazing new construction homes on the west side of town, which is close to shopping and everything you need from a day-to-day basis. Let's get after it right now. If this is your first time to our channel and you would like to know everything there is to know about living in San Antonio and its surrounding areas, make sure you tap the bell for notifications or subscribe to ensure that you're one of the first to be notified when we bring you new market updates. My name is Katie Powers, and my husband Stephen Garza and I get phone calls and emails and texts from people just like you every single day. Whether you're looking to make a move in 6 days or 6 months, we would absolutely love to hear from you. All of our information is listed right below, and Steve and I would be honored to be your realtors of choice. Now let's dive into this amazing neighborhood called Potranco Oaks.
All right, guys, so we're here at Potranco Oaks on the northwest side of town, heading out towards Castroville. I can't believe that they're building out here. You know, when I first got into the business, this was considered way far out. But man, all the infrastructure's out here. There's even a Chick-fil-A right down the road. So if there's a Chick-fil-A right down the road, you know they're doing something right out here. All right, so let's get to it. Potranco Oaks has two builders, Davidson Homes and Chesmar Homes. Chesmar, definitely been around for quite a while, and Davidson is the new up-and-comer, started in 2009 in Alabama, and it's just sweeping across the country. They're like in 5 different states now. They're obviously doing something right. Chesmar, Houston-based, started in 05, and everybody loves Chesmar here locally. Check out some of our vlogs with Chesmar builders in it. We feature quite a few homes. A little bit about Potranco Oaks. There is no amenities whatsoever. You got your half-acre lots. You got your 65-foot lots. Today, we are going to feature the half-acre lots only. We've done a lot of 65s, but we wanted to bring you the half-acre lots. We did Walsinger, which was 1-acre lots out by New Braunfels off 46. So we thought we'd come over to this side of town and show you what you get for half-acre lots. Real estate's comparable as far as pricing. Davidson is going to be starting in the 4s for your 65-foot lots. Chesmar is going to be a little bit higher and up from there on the 65s, but we want to feature the half-acre lots. For Davidson, it's going to be 650-ish on up to under 8, somewhere in there, 7.5. Chesmar does a little bit more upgraded product, you could say. So their base price point here for the half-acre lots is the low 7s, like 718, and then it goes on up into the mid 8s. I did hear of one family decking out the house and they went over 9. So you could do that if you want the beams and the double oven and the tile up to the ceiling and, you know, all the prettiness in a home. But if you're just gonna be on a budget out here, you can get mid 7s, high 7s for half-acre Chesmar, and Davidson's gonna be a little bit less. So you can still get a gorgeous house. I can't wait to show you these homes. Katie's gonna give you the tour as we walk through them. And so one of the big topics after speaking to many of you is the tax rate, right? If you're buying in the half acres and you're gonna be up into the 700,000-800,000, tax rate is very important, right? So here it's 2.3 tax rate because we are in Medina County, which is not too bad, right? We've seen more expensive, we've seen less. You're just paying to be out on half-acre lots. But I wanted to bring something up. There is a PID, a PID, you know, for the utilities. And so that's to help the expansion of Highway 211, which is the close highway here to get you to the major highways. It's, you know, newly just open. It's just one of the arteries now to help alleviate some of the traffic. That's here for the next 25 years. And then the tax rate's gonna drop down to 1.8. But, you know, for 25 years, it's a long time, right? So location-wise, you have a grocery store, our H-E-B, we love, which is 5 minutes down the road. Like I said, Chick-fil-A down the road. You got you know, all your shopping, restaurants, that kind of stuff, auto shops, all of that just right down the road. It's all spreading out this direction, so you can't beat the area. Tax rate, good. Half-acre lots, wonderful. I love half-acre lots. And so how about this? Let's get to it. Let's go tour some of these beautiful homes. We're gonna take you through Chesmar first, the model, and then we're gonna show you what an inventory home is, right? The true home that you're gonna be looking at when you do come to San Antonio. And then we're gonna hit up Davidson's model, which is gorgeous. And then we're gonna finish up with the Davidson inventory that's under construction. We kind of wanted to bring this to you. We wanted to point out some of the, you know, ins and outs of watching your house being built. Katie's gonna walk you through that. And then lastly, she's going to show you on a map exactly where we're at so you can get a bearing on the geographic area. And that's about it, all right? If you have any comments, leave them below. If you have any questions, reach out to us. We're always here for you. Let's get to it.
Welcome to the Chesmar model. This is the Bethany floor plan at 3,800 square feet. We've got extra high ceiling left. I do want to point out the shiplap on the ceiling. That would be considered an upgrade. Right off the entry, you come into this expansive great room, great living room, high ceilings. You've got the beam, which is most definitely an upgrade, along with the shiplap all along the fireplace to the ceiling. Steve and I aren't 100% on the height of these ceilings, but most likely around 20 feet. Very big, very spacious. Then you come into this dream kitchen with 2 islands. I also want to point out in these cabinets, they have glass panes in them. This is also a big upgrade that you may want to do, you may not. You also have gas cooking in this community. And then if you take a notice on the colors, you've got black cabinets for your island and then the white cabinets everywhere else. In this model, they only have 1 oven, but you do have an option to do a double oven. If you don't, you do have these great pot drawers. These are some of my favorites. And then you have a great big pantry here right off the kitchen. And then your formal dining with some shiplap on the wall. Again, an upgrade. Now down this hallway, you have an extra closet space right here. You have 2 bedrooms with their own bathrooms, a half bath, and a laundry room all down this hallway. Laundry room is right here off of the garage access. Nice and large. If you do build this from dirt, you could also add in a sink. And one thing I want to add, of course, this is the model office, but normally it would be a garage. In this floor plan, you have a 4-car garage. You have 3 cars on this side and then another 1 car on the other side of the house. Let's go take a look. So on the other side of the house, you come through the kitchen, right off the living room, you have your primary suite. do want to take note, in most home builds, you are going to have carpet in all bedrooms. In this one, they put the vinyl plank flooring at the entry where you have access to the outdoor patio, and then carpet the rest of the room. You do have faux beams. They are not real wood, they're just painted, but it does give you a really grand feeling when you walk in. And then a great ensuite bathroom with 2 vanities, a soaking tub, a walk-in shower, and a great size closet. Now on the other side of the living room, you have this really great guest suite. There are lots of things you could do with this. I talked with a few clients about possibly putting an additional wall here. You have your 1-car garage bay here with a full bedroom and its own bathroom. Could even be made into a rental unit or a mother-in-law suite. All right, now in this floor plan, this is an option. You can choose to add this or not add this if you build Chesmar. But we have a full game room upstairs. The stairs are right off the entry. So full game room, and then you also have a media room, which you could also convert into a 5th bedroom if you would like. It has a monster closet. And then a great half bath, which again, if you build, you can turn it into a full bath. Now let's go check out this outdoor space and half-acre lot. Let's go check out this amazing covered patio. Take a look at these sliding doors. They do pull all the way back to give you that open living space. Now they have the cement here stamped, of course, that is an upgrade. You have your fireplace, so cool, also an upgrade. And then this property line sits on a different sized shaped lot. So it is in a cul-de-sac, so it's kind of like more like a triangle shape. But it's very large. So again, this home features 3,800 square feet, 4 bedroom, 4.5 bath, with a full game room, media room, and additional half bath upstairs. You have lots of space and lots of options when you build with Chesmar. Now, I do want to point out that with Chesmar, they do put upgrades in the models, but they don't tend to go crazy. So Steve and I are going to show you a different floor plan from Chesmar that's actually an inventory home. So you can see what it looks like when you build from scratch without all the bells and whistles. So let's go take a look at that floor plan now. Welcome to the Chesmar Grant floor plan. This is an inventory home that is currently on the market for $834,000. This floor plan, y'all, this is an ideal floor plan, I'm not gonna lie. This is 2,800 plus square feet, all 1 story. Look at how high these ceilings are. I mean, what, see, 15 feet? easy 15 feet with the tray, with some, I guess you don't call that tray, but it's called a coffered ceiling, not tray, so I stand corrected. You've got a ceiling fan. I also want to point out in this one, this inventory home was actually, somebody built this home and fell out of contract, unfortunately, but they paid to tile all the way to the ceiling. It is a slate tile, it's textured, it's actually really cool with that electric fireplace. Again, Chesmar wows you with the double island. This is a gorgeous quartz. I also want to point out the thickness of this quartz. Usually they're much thinner. You get a really thick quartz here. And double oven behind Steve. And tiled to the ceiling over there. You also have the upgraded cabinets here. Again, why it's $834. And the other thing I want to point out, we kind of skimmed by it. You see the lights up in the ceiling. Again, this is very high ceilings. Where it's capped, this is pre-wired for your pendant lighting. So if you want to add some beautiful pendants here, I would highly suggest it. It would be really beautiful, especially if you stuck with the black metals on these. Pendants would be stunning. You've got a formal dining right off the kitchen where it should be. Check out this pantry. It goes forever. Then you have like a little homework section, office space, 2 bedrooms. With a Jack and Jill. We have a sink in each bedroom. I also want to point out these hexagon tiles, very in right now. This room's a little smaller. It's the smallest room in this floor plan, but it does have a nice, decent walk-in closet. Now on the other side of the kitchen, you have a true media room. Again, no windows. With a ceiling fan. That was an upgrade for sure. Double doors, very large. Across the hall is a guest suite with its own bathroom. Ceilings are very high in this bedroom as well. And then on this wing, you have a 2-car garage. This home does feature a 4-car garage. And honestly, this floor plan automatically comes with a 4-car garage. That's massive. You've got 1 water heater here, plumbed for your water softener, and you have your sprinkler system across the way. Now on the other side of this huge living room, you have all the things. You have an office with a ceiling fan, nice big windows, high ceilings, double door with a closet. Then one of my many favorite things about this house is this huge game room. So you have a game room, you have an office, you have a media room, and 2 closets. Along with another 2-car garage. And another water heater. So you have a water heater heating this side of the house and a water heater heating the other side of the house. You've got a 240 plug. You actually have, and you've got 2 additional outlets out here for your electric cars, actually 3. I correct myself. So 3 plugs. You can't fit 3 cars in here, but you've got all the plugs here for your electric cars. Then you also have a half bath here, which honestly, what great placement, right off the game room and the office. Half bath, great placement. Laundry room, but we're actually not gonna go in the laundry room quite yet because we're gonna go to the primary bedroom. I wanna show you, this is phenomenal primary and bathroom suite. Coffered ceilings, again. Let me know what you think about these floors. This is actually laminate flooring instead of LVP. Laminates come a long way, guys. This is some really nice stuff. It's actually thicker than LVP, so it's really good on the knees. But let me know what you think of this color. I like this birchwood color. It's really pretty. Now, take a look at this. This is very European. It's become all the rage. You've got your tub in a full wet area, 2 shower heads, 2 niches for your shampoos and soaps, a bench, and it's tiled to the ceiling. So any wet area where you're gonna have a tub shower combo, they're gonna tile it to the ceiling. And then you have 2 vanities and a little makeup area, whatever you wanna use that for. Now let's go check out this closet. This is a dream. Shelving over here, just keeps going. They did the 3 rows, so you have space for your winter clothes. And you come over here, and this is more, AKA his section. Unless you want to share, but that would be Steve's section. I would take that section. And then it comes directly in to a very large laundry room with cabinets. This is extra space. You could put a sink there, but you could also put an extra fridge, freezer, just lots of room, mud room, because it is off the garage. And then let's go check out this amazing outdoor living. We've got the huge sliding glass doors, 3 pane. They're kind of heavy, but they're huge and they're amazing. Big covered patio. You've got 2 AC units in this home, and you can tell by the secondary condensation lines on each side of the patios. This is something, I don't know that Steve and I have really pointed this out, but if this starts dripping on you, shut your AC off immediately. This is gonna tell you which side it is for your AC. Now, Chesmar sods 30 feet off the back. It is with a sprinkler system. The whole front yard and the sides do get sod. Again, they do not fence in this neighborhood. However, you can see the neighbors have already fenced. So this one's kind of a deal because you really only have to fence one side. So not too expensive. Your neighbors have already put in all the work. So again, this home is over 3,800 square feet, 1 story, game room, media room, office, 4 bedrooms. I lost track of bathrooms. There's gotta be, what, 3 and 2 half baths? No? Maybe 4. I don't know, I lost track of bathrooms. You guys saw it, you know how many bathrooms there are. On the market, for sale, great home. If you have any questions on this floor plan, it's called the Grant. Give Steve and I a phone call. All of our information is listed below. Let's go check out Davidson Homes and show you what other builder has to offer in this fantastic neighborhood. Welcome to the Davidson Homes model. This is the Summerlin floor plan. I know you saw this as Steve was walking up. but you've got a great patio here and double door entry, which is standard in this floor plan. Come on in. This floor plan features 3,568 square feet. You have an office right off to the side with tray ceilings and great windows. And then right here in your foyer, you have really just an open concept with this dining room. This architecture is just a little different. I love this floor plan for that reason. You do have almost like a rounded formal dining room area off the living, which is beautiful. But you also have 2 bedrooms off to the left. With the Jack and Jill. Each bedroom has a sink in the room, and then they share the toilet and the tub / shower. These rooms also have great walk-in closets. And then on the other side of your foyer, you've got your office, of course, and then a whole other guest suite with a bedroom, a good-sized closet, and its own bathroom. Again, the ceilings are vaulted in here, so it does feel very spacious. The other thing I want to point out while you're in the bedroom is this beautiful carpet. This is an upgraded carpet, but it is very pretty. And one thing that we do always tell our buyers, if you are looking to build from the ground up, most builders are going to automatically put carpet in bedrooms. It's an upgrade to change that, but I would definitely suggest spending a little extra money on better carpet and padding to ensure that your carpet lasts longer. Now, off of the foyer, we come into this grand space. Great living room with real wood beams, a gas burning fireplace, and it's right off the kitchen. So what a great entertaining space. You've got the upgrades here with the glass in the cabinets. A lot of these models, they showcase this so they can show you what they can do. Good pantry. And then of course, as in Chesmar, this is a gas cooking community. Now this burner, I will tell you, is Frigidaire Gallery. It is an upgraded range with 5 burners. And then curious what you think about 2 different color countertops. We've got black granite over here with black cabinets, and then we have white quartz with white cabinets, and of course your farmhouse sink. What do you think about not just 2-tone cabinets, but 2-tone countertops? So right off this gorgeous kitchen, you have a half bath and a true media room. And when we say true media room, it's because there are no windows in this room. And you can see the plates in the wall, meaning it's pre-wired for surround sound. Now what's great about this floor plan is the primary suite is truly on the opposite side of the house. It is very, very private. You have 2 primary closets. This is the smaller one of the 2. which is quite spacious if you ask me. You've got the great tray ceilings in here with crown molding in the tray. And I love this bathroom. It gives you a very grand feeling with your primary closet to one side of the bathroom. And then everything else on the other side. Great shower. One thing I do want to add about this shower, Steve, you can back by, is, let me get in here. You have your turning on cold and hot faucet before you get in. So I don't know if you guys have seen some other homes. They have the faucets right underneath the shower heads, and you get cold that way. So it's nice here, you can turn it on, turn it warm before you even get in the shower. And you do have some additional niches in the shower for your shampoo, so you don't have to keep it on the ledge visible. So another great thing about this floor plan is on this primary suite, you have a full laundry room, very spacious, could also add a sink in there if you wanted to. And it has a 1-car bay garage accessible from the laundry room. And then you have your 2-car bay right here as well. You have 2 water heaters, and that's because of the square footage of this home. It is over 3,500 square feet. So you have 2 water heaters, and then you have it plumbed for a water softener. Most builders will not put a water softener in a home, but they will plumb it for you. Now let's take a look at this amazing covered patio. So much room. Of course, it has the double sliding doors. Huge patio. Now again, these are half-acre lots. So you will notice that this is a very, very large 1-story home. There's not a second floor. This is a huge footprint on a lot, and you still have a ton of backyard space. So what do you think about the Summerlin? I'm kind of partial to it. I think it's pretty. They do start these homes in the low 700s, but now we're going to take you to an inventory home so you can see they actually have this same floor plan listed at 708. So we're going to go take a look at it so you can see what you can get. Half-acre, greenbelt, just like this one, same floor plan, but not the model, so you can see what truly comes unupgraded in a Davidson home. Let's go check it out. Welcome to the Davidson inventory home. This is the exact same Summerlin floor plan as the model we just walked you through. But Steve and I wanted to show you a home that is in the construction phase. So we can point out things that you should be concerned about, you shouldn't be concerned about, things that Steve and I do for you as your realtors on a build. So same floor plan, great double door entry. The red brick on this one is gorgeous. You have your office with the tray ceilings and the double doors with glass in them. You also have, again, this beautiful formal dining room. One thing I want to point out is this light fixture. It's definitely seen better days, right? So this is something that you're not gonna worry about, because what happens is we walk the homes for you, whether you're out of state or in state or local, whatever. and we point this stuff out to the builder and it gets replaced. So it's not something that you have to stress about. Steve and I will make sure when you purchase a new construction home with us representing you as your realtors that you get the best product possible. So let's go check out these secondary bedrooms. Again, right off the foyer, you've got 2 with a Jack and Jill bathroom. They did the same flooring as the model, which is cute. I will point out those doorways in here are very tight, meaning perfect for kids. And then you still have this walk-in closet. Here, the floor here is concrete because they will be putting carpet in. And then in your main floor, you have the LVP. Now, also want to point out these great little niches that they put in. I've seen them tile them for some Art Deco. You have paintings or artwork. Those are perfect for it. Great for Christmas decorations as well. But you've got your eat-in kitchen or dining room here. And as you can see, this is quartz. It is white. They did not do the farmhouse sink in here. This is more of a standard sink. It is gas cooking, but will not be that Frigidaire gallery. It'll be a 5-burner gas, but you have all white cabinets with the white subway tile. And then this one does not have a double oven either. It's a single oven with a microwave. Now in the living room, I want to take notice there are no beams in this living room. The beams are an upgrade. So you still have high ceilings, tray ceilings. It's still very beautiful and open. You also still have a full sliding glass door. Not every builder puts that in inventory homes. I actually just got a quote from another builder to put one of these in a house. This size, 30 grand. So this is a great upgrade in an inventory home. And then you also have, in this home, a electric fireplace instead of gas. Off the kitchen, we have the media room and the half bath. That is no different in this home. Now it is dark in here because the lights are not on yet. But I do want to point out in this one, you don't see the plates on the wall, meaning it is not pre-wired for surround sound in here. And then you have a half bath. Now let's go check out the primary suite. Same double closet, very spacious. Great size primary, tray ceiling, comes with a fan. Big windows, and this lot is on a green belt. And these oaks are beautiful. Now I want to point out the niche on this one too. I would highly suggest tiling this one. It would really make your bathroom stand out. It's very clean, very big. Again, even tray ceilings in the primary bathroom. This is one of my favorite tiles. I'm not gonna lie, I have this design in my own kitchen, so I love it. Big shower. Gorgeous bathroom. It's very spa-like. The other thing I want to point out is you do get a lot of light in here. We don't have lights on because there's not electricity on in here, but these transom windows, people can't see in, but it really gives you that good light in here regardless of having your electricity on in here. So laundry room in here, again, very spacious. We didn't show you this on the model, but you do have the 1-car garage in here. And this one has a tankless water heater, all gas. And you can see in location where the 2-car garage is, and they put a 240 plug in this home already for those of you who like to have electric cars. So I got wrapped up showing you about this light fixture, but we totally forgot about this full suite over here. So let's go check out this full suite at the front of the house. So still vaulted ceilings, but no ceiling fan. This is really common when you're building a home. The models all have fans, but when you go to build, they typically only put ceiling fans in your living room and primary bedroom. So if you wanted to add a fan, you can. Steve and I will always tell you if you're building from dirt, do the ceiling fans post-closing. It's way cheaper doing it that way as opposed to having the builder put in a fan for you. But what I will say that builders all do is they are wired and blocked for a ceiling fan. So you already have a second switch here for a ceiling fan when you add it post-close. All right, let's check out this patio. I personally like these sliders even better than the model. They're bigger. Big patio. It's so big. Might not look that big on the camera, but Steve and I are on opposite sides. This is a massive patio. It's also plumbed for gas, so you can put your little gas grill or big gas grill, whatever. This is the Half-Acre lot. So this lot is shaped a little different as well, but you've got this gorgeous oak over here. You've also got a beautiful oak over here. And Davidson Homes does sod 30 feet back. They do not fence. It is typical for a new construction home on a half-acre lot to not be fenced. That's something you would do post-close. Could always try to negotiate it, but most likely it's something you're gonna have to do after closing. They sod 30 feet in the back with a sprinkler system. They sod the entire front yard and the sides with sprinkler systems. So you do have like 80% of your half-acre taken care of. Okay. And to wrap it up, one thing I want to mention, because we've had some feedback on what are the electric bills like in Texas. Now it does get hot here, not gonna lie. It's November of 2024, and while I'm wearing long sleeves, I'm quite hot. It's a solid 79, 80 degrees today. Nice and sunny. However, this patio is very shaded, very beautiful. But the electric bills are averaging, even on a home 3,000, 3,800 square feet, they're averaging between $150 and $250, even in the hottest months. You may not believe me on this, but these homes are rated so well. They've got the newest HVAC systems. They've got great insulation, great double pane windows with the argon gas in them. I mean, they are rated to keep the cool in and the heat out. So also, one last thing, homeowners insurance. We all know across the United States, it's like doubled. It's crazy. But when you buy new construction, you get the least expensive homeowners insurance you can get because everything is new and up to code. So that is what we have for you for Potranco Oaks. for the half-acre lots. Now there are a whole other collection at the 65-foot lots. Today we just wanted to show you the half-acre lots. They're absolutely stunning, and I do want to throw in this house is available. It's on the market, 708. To me, 35 plus square feet, massive one-story on a half-acre lot. 708 is a steal of a deal. Absolutely stunning home. Now stick around. We're gonna show you where this neighborhood is on a map. Let's go take a look. All right, so now that you have seen all of these absolutely gorgeous homes, both model and inventory, let's check out where Potranco Oaks is on a map. All right, so here we are, San Antonio on a map. Let's do some housekeeping, just like we do in all of our videos. You've got 1604, which is your main loop that goes all the way around San Antonio. Then you've got 410, which is the inner loop around San Antonio. Then you have your main freeways, such as I-10, 281, I-35, and of course, I-10 comes down this way and then it jets across San Antonio and goes out towards Seguin. And then you have Highway 90 that comes across out to Castroville. So those are your main freeways, just to help you get a visual of San Antonio. Now, Potranco Oaks is on the west side of town, and it is going out towards Castroville. Rio Medina and Castroville are right there. Potranco is this road that cuts across, goes to 151 all the way to 410. So here on the map, let's zoom in so you can see the west side a little more clearly. Okay, so you have Castroville here, you have Rio Medina, which really is just Medina. And then this right here is actually Potranco Road. So it goes all the way across, intersects with 151, goes to Culebra, and then Culebra you get to 410. So that is Potranco in a nutshell. Now, Potranco Oaks is off of Potranco, but now you have this new road, 211. They just opened up all the way north to Culebra, so it goes further north, which is so great for all of those homeowners living in this area. You don't have to deal with 1604. You can just cut over to 211 and go north, or go south to I-90. It just makes things a little easier, and they are going to be expanding that road over time. So with that being said, Potranco Oaks is on a map right here. So you have, Steve and I were joking about this earlier today, like they should get a little more creative with the names of these neighborhoods, because you have a lot of Potranco neighborhoods. So you have Potranco Oaks right here. It comes down to right, it's all in this area. And then you have Potranco Ranch, and then you also have Potranco Run over here. And then you have Potranco Acres over here. So lots of neighborhoods with the name Potranco in it, but Potranco Oaks is half-acre lots. Now they do, as Steve and I mentioned, they do have two different collections. They have a 65-foot neighborhood, 65-foot lots, and then they have the half-acre lots. So as you can see, it starts right here and it comes in, and this is Potranco Oaks, and then this neighborhood over here is considered the reserve, which is the 65-foot lots at Potranco Oaks. So these are the half-acre lots. Now, as far as conveniences, so as far as conveniences, here's Potranco Oaks. Here's Potranco Road right here. You have everything you could possibly need within 5 to 10 minutes, which is absolutely amazing. This area has truly exploded over the last 5 years, which is why living in Potranco Oaks isn't really so far removed from San Antonio, even though it is far northwest. So right here off Potranco in the 211 intersection right here, you have a QT gas station. So if you want cheap gas, you've got cheap gas right there. You also have, as Steve mentioned, in this little area, a Chick-fil-A, a car wash, you've got a Subway, you've got all kinds of fast food, pizzeria. There's even a Mexican restaurant in one of these little shopping centers here. You have a brand new H-E-B right here where the UPS store is. So you've got H-E-B, you've got all kinds of shopping center right here. You've got a coffee shop, not a Starbucks, but you do have a coffee shop. I think it's Black Rifle. If I had to guess, a Starbucks wouldn't be far behind. But you have coffee shops here. You've got H-E-B. You've got a nail salon right along here in the shopping center. You've got massage, place there. So really a lot of different businesses are popping up in this area. So H-E-B, all the fast foods, you've got restaurants, you can DoorDash, all of those great things. You've got the Potranco Elementary School, you've got the middle school, and then the high school is just down Potranco this way. So really all the schools are really close to where Potranco Oaks is, and you have conveniences like H-E-B and such. So super easy commute to things. I mean, everything is relative, right? But as far as your close things that you need on a day-to-day basis, it's all within 10 minutes from you. And then if you do need to travel, then you would just take Potranco Road here to 211, and I would either go up to 11 or down to 11 to 410. It really depends on where you're going. But if you stay on Potranco to go all the way to 1604, it's gonna take you some time because the traffic has gotten a little crazy. It doesn't seem like it's that far on a map because you have Potranco Oaks here and you would take Potranco all the way to 1604. So it doesn't seem like that bad, but that could take you 30 minutes, just depends on the traffic and time of day. But you do have a Costco here, you do have another H-E-B Plus here, you do have a movie theater and a whole bunch of other shopping like TJ Maxx and Home Goods and all kinds of other stores all along the 1604 corridor. So, and then you've got a Home Depot over here. So really, like, you have everything within 20 minutes, 25 minutes, but your everyday things are within 10. So overall, not a bad location since you have 211. If you are working Lackland or Port of San Antonio, I always want to call it Kelly Air Force Base. Port of San Antonio, it is not Kelly Air Force Base anymore. Let me zoom out a little bit more. You can see you have Potranco Oaks right here. You come down to 211, come down to 90, and boom, you're at Lackland Air Force Base. Go a little further down, 90, and boom, you're at Kelly Air Force Base. So, or Port of San Antonio. So easy commute to those things. If you came down to 90 and went up to 410, you're, 30, let's call it 45 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes to Medical Center, USAA. Steve and I live close to Stone Oak. We traveled it today. It was 45 minutes home, all the way from Potranco Oaks. Let me just show you guys on a map what I'm talking about. So Steve and I traveled today from Potranco Oaks, came down to 211, down to 90, shot all the way across to 410, came all the way over, took 281 up to the Stone Oak area, made it in 45 minutes. So you're 40 minutes probably to the international airport, depending on traffic. We traveled it, around 3 o'clock, so it wasn't crazy traffic, but the traffic was starting, and it still only took us 45 minutes. So not a crazy drive, not a crazy commute. If you had to work all the way in Stone Oak every day, it might drive you crazy because that could be a long drive every day. But as far as commutes to your everyday things, it's super easy. So I hope this was helpful for you guys to really get a feel of where Potranco Oaks is on a map in relation to San Antonio. Steve and I absolutely love bringing these homes to you and hope it was helpful and insightful for you. If you have any questions at all or would like more information on either the 65-foot lots or the half-acre sites, Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. All of our information is listed below. We would absolutely love to hear from you. And thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you on the next one.